You're traveling through like Spain and stuff, like you're a frequent traveler, you're moving around a lot. This app, tracks your location and gets you to cross path with women. So if you're a frequent, you're a truck driver, you're moving around, okay, you're traveling a lot, you're on tour, I'll be using Happen because I closed a few chicks off Happen, right? Boom, made it happen because, what a funny saying. Since it's not that popular, you're not gonna be faced with that much saturation. So chicks are very responsive on that app. All right, let's talk about Bumble, guys. So Bumble, it's a very passive app. If you wanna be aggressive and you wanna actually get results fast, I would stay away from Bumble. Tinder, by far, has got me laid more than any other app. And I've been using apps for a long time, since I was like 18 or something. Top dating apps to use in 2023. 2023 is gonna be a crazy, hectic year. You guys are gonna have to be able to compete at the top level. The best ways to use each app, because every app is different. Number one, it all depends on your lifestyle. Okay, if you're a frequent traveler and you travel to different countries all the time, or you stay in a major city, or you stay in a small town, the best metric to look at is the algorithm. There's hundreds of millions of users on these apps. Compatibility, no matter what you're looking for, is gonna be important. You're gonna need, even if you're looking for just hookups, you're gonna need women who are more compatible with you in the bed, okay? More compatible with your sex language, okay? Whatever it is. Or just running the date so everything's run smoothly back to your place, okay? So the algorithm is gonna be number one, most important. Some things to consider when you're choosing dating app, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a list of dating apps, but here's are some things you guys should consider. So number one is responsiveness. This is very important if you're a guy looking to get results. If you're using an app where the chicks don't take it serious, or like there's just hundreds of millions of users and none of them are barely active, then you don't want to be using an app like that. I highly recommend you guys only use apps that the responsiveness are good, okay? You should be seeing like the women you connect or match with, at least 50 to 70% of them should be responding to you, okay? Anything less than that, you are not using the correct app or your profile isn't set up the right way. The next thing to consider is hookups, okay? If you're a guy looking to get laid, which apps are going to increase the possibility of that? I'm gonna be telling you guys which app I got laid off the most. Volume plumps all, okay? The more popular the app is, I believe, the more chances you're gonna have at succeeding. You have to run enough volume in your dating life for you to test your skills, okay? Test your knowledge. Tinder, you have Hinge, you have Bumble, you have Badoo, you have Happen, you have Facebook dating, you have Field. These apps are crushing it right now. These are the top sites you wanna be considering using. I don't think every guy should be using all these sites. Let's talk about hookups. Tinder, by far, has got me laid more than any other app, and I've been using apps for a long time, since I was like 18 or something. If you're a guy looking to get laid, okay, use Tinder. I recommend guys to use about 2 to 3 apps at all times. But even 2 or 3 apps, once you're at the top level, that can be a little too much, right? So I tone it down to about 1 or 2 apps. Overall, I think the best app is going to be Tinder. Overall, like when you consider worldwide, I think Tinder has got that medal. No matter where you're at in the world, I've traveled enough. My friends traveled a lot. Tinder is always the number one app to use. If you're somebody in the States, right, in the UK, like London, like, and you're living there, you're not moving around anywhere, you're not changing locations, Hinge is going to be by far the best app for you to use, all right? They have the hottest women, they have the best algorithm. So if you're looking overall, best app as far as compatibility, algorithm, hookups, popularity, is going to be Hinge if you're in the States or anywhere in the West. But once you start traveling around, okay, you're going around Asia, Europe, you're a frequent traveler, you want to make sure you're using Tinder, okay? That's going to be number one in your pocket. Overall, it's going to still be Tinder, because Tinder honestly owns Hinge. I think they made Hinge, actually. Tinder definitely owns like 2 or 3 dating apps. And Tinder is owned by Facebook. Okay, so Facebook dating, I'm pretty sure is going to be a pretty good app that comes up in the future. Badoo is another app. I've been traveling through Eastern Europe, and Badoo has the hottest women on it. It has the most popularity and the hottest women. So I don't know what it is, but if you're using it in the States, it's just not lit. I don't know what it is, but Europe, like if you use it in certain countries, right? Like I know for sure in Poland, you're going to see none but nines. All right. But the downside is they're not that responsive. All right. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's just not that responsive on that app. I don't know why. Hinge is going to have the best response rates by far. Best response rates. You're going to get the most scheduled dates from Hinge. Tinder's, I'll say, is in second place as far as responsiveness. And then, then you have, I would say, Bumble. All right, let's talk about Bumble, guys. So Bumble, it's a very passive app. If you want to be aggressive and you want to actually get results fast, I would stay away from Bumble. What it does have some popularity. I would use Bumble if you have the other apps set up. Just have Bumble as like your third app that you kind of want to use, because it's very passive. You have to wait for the chick to message you first. I think they're very expensive too, and they're like what they allow you to do, like as far as spotlights and everything. The paid services, let's talk about paid services. Hinge, I would say, has the #1 best paid service, $30 a month, 30 US. Tinder, I think Tinder Plus, I don't see a point in getting Tinder Gold. Field is also good to an extent. All right, you can match with some chicks on there who's down for like threesomes and stuff. Thrinder, okay, Facebook dating. Okay, Happen is another app. If you're traveling through like Spain and stuff, like you're a frequent traveler, you're moving around a lot, this app, tracks your location and gets you to cross path with women. So if you're a frequent, you're a truck driver, you're moving around, okay, you're traveling a lot, you're on tour, I'll be using Happen because, you know what I'm saying, I closed a few chicks off Happen, right? Boom, made it happen because, what a funny saying. Because if you're moving around a lot, you're gonna see these chicks, all right? And since it's not that popular, you're not gonna be faced with that much saturation. So chicks are very responsive on that app. So take that into consideration, guys. I want to make this just a quick video. Hit me up for more questions if you want me to answer more questions as far as, the best app for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.